Hello everyone, welcome back. We are in the old tin barn. If you watched any of my videos, you've seen the outside of it, I'm sure. I mentioned in a video the other day that I had several projects that I needed to get taken care of, and this is one of them. I gotta get it tore down before it falls. This was a barn that we used for curing burley tobacco. You can see I've got some fence posts and stuff laid in here. I don't know what all I've got in here, to be honest with you. Over there some tobacco sticks, and actually right over there is some tobacco. Let's go around over and look at that. I forgot that was in here, but it's just basically afraid to use it for anything of importance for the past several years because I'm afraid it's going to fall. But it's getting to the point now I'm going to tear it down, and a couple of reasons I want to tear it down. I'm not using it for anything. Like I said, it's going to fall and make a mess and all that good stuff. But this is some tobacco that we'd actually had left over. We sold tobacco on a quota. And this, you can see it down in there. It's just part of a bale of tobacco that was left. Been here for a pretty good while. But when we harvested tobacco, we would go into the field and we'd drive this stick, and then we had a removable metal spear end, and I've got some down there. Went on the end here, and we would cut the stalk of tobacco and we would spear it down on this stick, and we usually put 5 to 7 stalks, depending on the size of the tobacco, on that stick, and we would leave it out in the field a week or so, depending on the weather, let it wilt down. Then we would bring it in here, we'd haul it, and we'd hang it on these tiers, and we'd spread the tobacco out. And you can see there's 3 tiers here, 2, 3, and we would let it cure down. We'd usually do that in September and October, and then November and December we would come in here and we'd take the stalks off the stick, and then we would pull the leaves off the stalk, and by position and quality, and grade it out into bales and bale it up and take it to market. But since we no longer grow burley tobacco, and I don't foresee growing any tobacco anytime soon, and even if we did, we couldn't use this barn, we're going to tear that down. Now that's part of the project. You can see I've got stuff I gotta get cleaned up, and you're gonna get some wind here, and I apologize for it. Not much I can do, but it's windy today. We've but this barn I built, I finished it in 2007. It's just a storage barn, if you will. But one thing I'm needing is storage. Problem is, if you don't have storage, it turns into a cluttered up mess, which is what I've got here. We're gonna come down below this barn here. We're gonna build a 14-foot, basically a garage on this side, and then some equipment storage down there. So that's a project we're going to get into hopefully this summer, and that's one reason I'm trying to lay out my crops. I have the crops in a certain way, choosing the crops and everything that I'm doing, is I've got some projects that have been put off long enough around here that I need to get them done. What I've been into lately is so heavily involved in the farming aspect, the way we're doing it, that I have basically no time for nothing else. And which is fine. We're still going to be farming. We're actually farming more. It's just I'm trying to streamline it and organize it to where I can get some things done that needs to be done around here. One is clean the mess up and get everything kind of situated. So probably what we'll do with that barn is get in there and haul off as much of that stuff as we possibly can. Some of it to the scrap yard, some of it to the dump, whatever. I'm gonna move this temporary fence out of the way, fence it to where the cows and everything can't get to it, and we'll probably hook the tractor to it and pull it down. There was a log barn that stood right over there, and I was tearing it down. It was up on top of it. It's quite a bit higher than that barn. Taking some of the material off of it, and every time I'd knock a nail loose, I could feel it shift. So we just hooked the John Deere 5205 to it and pulled it down, basically. So that's probably what we'll do with that. And of course, we'll use what material we can out of it. We may try to get in there and get some of that tin took off and save it, and then the rest of it we'll just basically pull down and then get in there and smooth everything up and turn that all back into pasture. We'll probably also eventually just build a pole equipment shed on this side of the barn as well. Of course, we got to do some fencing and various things to get that taken care of too, but we got some projects need to be addressed around here, and we're going to try to get them done hopefully this year. Need to do some work on the house as well. It's always something to do. But that's just a few of the things we're going to have going on, and hopefully we can make some headway on some of this stuff, and hopefully we can. But we'll take you along. We also, we're into February now, so it's time that we start getting some things in the field done. Hopefully this week, weather's supposed to be nasty, but hopefully this coming week, I'd like to get the issues with the disc addressed, get the Ford 101 plows ready to go. I'll be ready for spring tillage. I need to go ahead and service both the tractors, and we'll be ready to go on that. Go ahead and get some of the equipment out, give it a test run, make sure everything's good, like the sprayer, etc., etc. So still need to cut wood. We've got a lot to do. I keep saying that in all these videos. I need to quit saying that and get to it. It's just we do what we can when we can. So if you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you'll know when we put video up. If see a video you like, give it a thumbs up, and if you have a question or comment, please do so. And until next time, we'll talk to you then. Bye.